and welcome to this video where I take you through a tour of the SwiftXR Editor. To get started, click Create Project. Let's name this Editor Tour. Now we are on the SwiftXR Editor, and on the left hand side you can see these different features. Starting with components, under components we have 3D, and under 3D you can see the different features: augmented reality, virtual reality, standalone 3D viewer, face tracking, image tracking, 3D carousel, AR, indexable 3D viewer. Under basic you can see 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns, text, image and button. And under Act you can see the artwork viewer and the AI artwork viewer. Moving on to layers, this is where you have the body, which helps you when you have a 3D model in the editor here. You have your files, which helps you store key files that you may want to have stored, like your logo and other important documents. We have the setting, which stores your project name, project description, and other important information about your project. We also have video tutorials where you can watch lots of videos to learn how to use the platform better. And we have the editor tour button, which gives you a quick tour around the platform. At the top here you have the desktop view, which we are currently on, and the mobile view. This simply helps you view your project on different devices. We have the show grid bounds if you want your grid bound to show, and if you don't want it to show, like I just did, you can see. So either show grid bounds or you disable it, it's your choice. You also have the pan feature, the reset view feature, the toggle full screen if you want to go full screen. We also have the undo button and the redo button, as well as the clear all button. Now at the top right corner of the editor we have the GoPro button. We also have the preview button, which you can use to get a temporary preview link to view your project before you finally publish. And we have the publish button right here. If you click this drop down button, you can generate media such as images or GIFs of your 3D model. Very exciting feature that you should try out. Underneath this, you can see the design and the properties button. The features under them come out when you have a 3D model in the editor. So let's quickly upload a 3D model. To upload a 3D model, you have different options. You can upload a 3D file if you already have one you want to work with. You can make 3D from normal photos. You can browse our library where we have loads of 3D models. You can also request a custom 3D model from us, and you can scan a product. So let's go with browse library. We have the 3D model. Now we have a 3D model in the editor. If you look to the right side of the editor, you can see under design and properties we already have things popping. Let's start with design. Under design you can see the state of the model, right? The position, the size, the layout, background. This is where you can change the background color of the 3D model, to any color you wish, just like this. You also have the effects. Now under properties, this is where you have first upload 3D object, which we've done already. Augmented reality, of course this is an augmented reality project. General, this is where you have your allow interaction setting, locking panning, lock zoom, and all of those. Animation, here you can enable or disable animation. 3D object dimension, this allows you get the dimension of your 3D model, so you can enable dimension and just get the the dimensions basically. Then customization options just allows you to, you can decide to change the color of the 3D model you have. You can decide to change the texture, and other things as such. The lighting, of course, the lighting setup, the light exposure, shadow, and all of those. Camera. Now we also have hotspot label. This allows you to label your 3D model. If you want to, let's say it's a product and you want to label it for your customers to see what each part is for or what it's called, you can use your hotspot label. You also have navigation guide and the advanced feature. So this was helpful, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.